pull up on your beach, mama. It's time to swim, mama. Baby girl, make you know the lie. No lie. Make it tell your friends, say you the feel this guy.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video, or first YouTube video that I'm planning on actually putting out. So today I'm just gonna be doing like a simple makeup look. Like this is like the look that I go to like generally. Like this is all I do, cause like I'm a very like minimalistic person when it comes to makeup. Like I don't like doing like colors, but like hopefully I'll step out of my comfort zone more. But yeah, so like it's just gonna be like a natural look kinda. And yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so at this point of the video I realized I wanted to do a voiceover. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a voiceover. Okay, so like this is me ranting about like me not having any brow products, and then I was gonna use my eyeshadow palette to fill in my brows. So yeah, I think something was on the way, so I just decided to move it out of the way. Okay, so I think I reached out for my palette. It is from Beauty Glazed. I actually got this on Amazon for like $16. I don't know how many, I can't remember at the moment, but yeah. So this palette surprisingly is actually really pigmented. Like I was thinking, oh, the palette, you know, because when I first got this I was just getting into makeup, so like I was at this point like I was just guessing. So yeah, I just bought this palette for like $16, and then I'm going to take in those two shades and I'm going to use them to fill out my brows. Yeah, just to like add a little bit of color into them. And then yeah, I think that's what I did. And I think I was looking for the brushes I was going to use or something right here. So yeah. Okay, so I think I got this brush from a pack of brushes from Amazon or something. Like I said, I was just experimenting this time, so like Amazon was like my place, or like drugstore makeup or things like that. So I first of all brushed out my brows, as you're going to see. Yeah, so I brushed them out just to like kind of, I don't know, smoothing like them out of the way or stuff like that. So I just brushed it out, and then I went into that palette and I used it to outline my brows. Yeah, that's what I did right there. Okay, so now okay, yeah, I know like my brows look crazy at this time. Not really crazy, but like they look like yeah deeper than they're supposed to like to be. But I'm obviously going to go in and conceal it after. So I'm just going to use this time to do the other brow, and then I'm going to do the same by outlining it. Yeah, one thing is that there's always one brow that is the best brow, right? Like there's always one brow that you do so well. So I'm left-handed, so my left brow always comes out better than my right eyebrow. So sometimes I try as much as possible to be able to balance the two, but as you guys will see like soon, like my right eye wasn't taking it that day. Right eye was like, you know what, bully, you're going to look crazy today, so you might as well embrace it. And I was like, okay, so I guess this is what we're doing now. Okay, so now I took my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade for, not Fawn, sorry, Toffee. But like, there's a really good story to why I'm using a shade that is very much lighter than me. So like when I bought these concealers, I got two shades, right? Because like I was confused, like I said, like I just got into makeup like about last year or so. And a full disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just somebody who has recently like found a passion in makeup. Not passion, but like it's something that I really like doing, right? Yes. But like yeah, so like I bought two different shades, which was Fawn and Toffee. Fawn, I already finished that because like it was so much like of my shade that I finished it, right? So like Fawn was like the brightest, sorry, Toffee was the brightest shade out of everything. The two shades that I bought. So like I'm left with Toffee right now. So like I have to use a concealer that is lighter. Not have to, but like at the moment that is what I have. So I have to use it, right? Yeah, so I'm just gonna squeeze this at the back of my hand. I know it looks like kind of like a lot of concealer I'm adding, but trust me, the concealer was just staying in the back of my hand. It's not actually that it's not actually that much. Like it just looked like I was adding a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna use that to outline the bottom and the top of my brows. So like there was this trick that I found was that I'm using foundations to mix with my concealer to use it to conceal the top of my brows. But like you guys will see this in a so you guys will see this soon. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and conceal under my brows. So I went ahead to conceal my other brow. I don't know, cause like, okay, this here I was just ranting about how I needed to be able to balance the brush into my right hand, cause like I said earlier, I'm left-handed, right? So like I have to be able to conceal it very well so that I don't go and put concealer inside the brow that I'm trying to conceal. If you guys get what I mean. Yeah, so I wasn't trying to ruin it. So I was just ranting about how I have to be careful and not like mess up the eyebrow. But like that didn't go too well because like I ended up messing it up. But like I have to go back and like fix it and all. So you guys are gonna see that soon. Yeah, I'm not perfect, but like yeah. But I'm also not going to cut that part out because like it was very crucial. And I was like, Bolo, you want to mess up in that part, but it's fine. It's fine. No, remove. Okay, so like now I was talking about how I mix my what's the word? My foundation with my yeah, and I spilled it. Like guys, that wasn't funny. I was not expecting that. The one thing I don't like about this concealer is that you don't have control of like on how much you pour, so you have to be so careful. And like at this point in time, like I didn't even know what to do. I was like, should I just leave this brow that I'm concealing, or I should just start like doing my face? But I was like, you know what, remove. Things happen, remove. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and mix some of the foundation with my concealer and then try and outline the top of my brows, and then I'll go with my face since there was already foundation on my hand. And that was the plan. But you see guys, this time my brows were perfectly like for my left eyebrow, like I concealed very well. But when it came to my right eye, I was like, nah, Bolu, today is not your day. Today is not your day. The enemies are working against you. I don't know, for some reason. Cause usually like when I do my brows, like when I conceal under, like I'm fine. But I don't know, today the spirit just left. The spirit was like, Bolu, conceal on top, like on top of your brows. I guess today I was feeling like more fancy. But you know that there are the days that your brows will just look awesome. And there are some days that your brows will just like be like, you know what, you're not going to walk out of this house with brows. Like you're gonna have to do something about it. And I was like that day was like the day that my brows were terrible was that day. So like you guys see here, like my left eyebrow is good, but like my right eyebrow, like you can see like many things that were like was wrong with it. But like I was like, you know what, we're going to move on. This thing cannot just come and spoil today. Because like my plan was, oh, my makeup today better be good, because like some of like prior to days like before this, like I did my makeup look right, and like it was so bomb. I was like, yes, yes, makeup look, and I was like, okay, today I'm going to record a video. My enemies were like, man, Bolu, you're gonna work out. Like, do you guys see? Like, I ended up pinning the pinning the what's the word? The tail of the brow. So like the brow tail was so skinny. Then I had to go back in with the same eyebrow eyeshadow that I used, and I had to go back in and fix it up. So like, I'm sorry if you guys like you guys are seeing my struggle, but like, you know what? This is life, man. Life is not perfect. Life is very, yeah, you know. But we move. That's gonna be the slang for 2020. 2020, we move. That's it. So yeah, I just fixed it up. But you guys will see later that I fixed it up pretty well. Okay, so at this point, me, I was just frustrated. I was like, you know what? Me, I cannot come and kill myself. This brow does not want to cooperate with me, so I'll just leave it the way it is. So I went ahead and took my foundation brush and blended around the brow that I just finished concealing. Like I said, guys, you guys should not come for me with my brows. Like, I'm still learning the makeup process, you know. I just wanted to like, I don't know, because like sometimes it doesn't always go your way. So just like that's why I decided to leave that part there. So like just show you guys like, okay, I'm not perfect, but like the brow was still like icky me. So I was like, you know what, Bolu, just go back and do something. Maybe the brows will be better. And I actually kind of fixed it a little, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Cause like this, it was itching my body. I was like, I cannot leave these brows like this, so I cannot leave these brows like this. So I was like, you know what, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I fixed, sort of fixed the eyebrow. I know you guys are looking at the foundation on my hand and you thought like, oh, when is you're going to wipe this foundation off? Because like at a point it was even bothering me. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take the foundation on my hand and then put it on my face. And then just add more if I need to add more. So yeah, obviously like, yeah, that's what I did. And okay, so I think before prior, like I said before prior, but speak English. Prior to this, like I think I already moisturized my face. I'm not like a really bent on fan for like primer, like the right primer. Although I have dry skin, which means that like I should moisturize my face a lot. But like the primer that I've used, like it's like the primer is just sitting on top of my face. So I haven't like found the right primer to use. So like I didn't really believe so much in primer. So I just went ahead and put that foundation that was on my hand and I put it on my face and I blended it out. Yeah, so I just blended it out and blend. Don't forget your like blend everything. I think I went ahead to add more or no. Oh yeah, I had to clean the foundation because like it was even beginning to bug me out also. So I was like, okay, Bolu, you can't let them see like this. Please wipe off the concealer and the foundation on your hand because the makeup wipes was right there. So I was like, why not just wipe it off? So yeah, that's what I did. And then I started to blend the foundation again and blend it to my neck because like my neck is darker than my chest. So like, but my face and my what's the word? My face and my chest, they're quite similar. So I try as much as possible to blend the foundation with my neck, so it doesn't. My face and my neck don't look that much different. So yeah, I just blend the foundation on my face. Okay, now I think I went back to add more foundation because like, well, the thing was not covering anything on my face, so Jerry just covered like maybe half of my cheek or something. So I went back in with my foundation. You guys see me picking that up. And this time I was not very careful, but like I was like, oh, Bulu, you cannot spill it out like the way you spilled. You cannot spill it out like the way you spilled it out the first time because like I already wasted and I was angry. I was like, dang, this foundation, sha. But I was like, you know what? Like I said, remove. And then I just use it to like blend out the foundation on my face. Yeah, and that is what I did. And okay, so like I was just blending the foundation out at this point because like I was trying to remove the halo effect around my brows. So like I was just finishing the touch blending, and like I also prefer to blend my foundation and my not my concealer, yeah, my foundations. Like I like to blend it with a brush. I don't know why, because like I don't know, I never was able to learn how to use beauty blenders or a makeup sponge to like blend out my foundation, so I just always ended up using a brush. So now I'm just gonna start with my eyes, and like you guys should not come for me, but like I'm a neutral person when it comes to eyes. Like it's just once in a while, like I step out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I went into that palette again and I took that brown shade and I just used it to kind of use it as my transition shade for my crease, and I just packed that color on my crease for both eyes actually. Yeah. Yeah, I just blended that in. Yeah. Honestly, like I need to start blending my eyeshadows more. Sometimes I feel like, cause like sometimes I'm going to places and like we're in the car and I'm doing my makeup, so like I just like go with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like my blending, and then that's it. But like I need to start blending more, cause like there was a picture that I did for my my foundation, my birthday picture. And like that makeup was so nice, and they're like, "Oh, who did your makeup for?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the one who do my makeup. This is the makeup I use every day. Like this is the same products I use every day. Like there's nothing different about this makeup." But they're like, "No, like you blended out the foundation like so seamlessly. Like it just like transitioned from one shade to the other. Like it was good." And I was like, eh. So like, okay, now I need to start blending my foundations well. Cause bolu sometimes like I just be lazy, you know, or like I'm rushing and I don't have time to like really go in and blend in the I said foundation, the shadow. Yeah, so that's what I meant. So like now I was just packing that color in my crease, and I tried to like really blend it out, and then I took the darker shade that I used for my brow. There are two shades right there, so the shade next to it and like that same shade, I use it to like deepen the outer V of my what's the word I'm looking for, the outer V of my of my crease, right? Yes, of my crease. And that's just what I did for my eyes. Okay, so like I was like, you know what, because like, I always go for brown, like dark outer V, gold lid. So I was like, Bolu, let's do something. Let's match our dress with the eyeshadow. So I went in with like a burgundy pink type of shimmer. Like you guys see how it is. You guys should not mind my fingers because like I've not done my nails in like a long time. Like when I do my nails, like everything is pretty, but like I'm like, mirror, how am I going to wash please? How am I going to hold the pots? How am I going to like just quickly do easy things? Like if I stain myself, or like how am I going to quickly like wash it off without like feeling? I was like, you know what? Let me just give my nails like a really, really long break. So like you guys should not mind the crustiness of my nails. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I went in with that pink shade, but like I decided, because like I was like, let me see how this shadow is going to apply with the brush. So I went in with like it's kind of like dense, but it's not dense. But like I just went in with that brush. It's kind of like a packer brush, but it's like fluffier, you know what I mean? And I just packed it on my lid to see like if there'll be like a better effect. Honestly, there wasn't that much difference, so like I just went back in with my hand and I did that. Okay, so now guys, I decided to put on lashes, but let me just tell you people now, my lashes, putting on lashes is a struggle for me. I'm not going to lie, it is a struggle for me. So I went in with this like wispy lashes from AliExpress. But the thing is that something I didn't realize about these brows, like I didn't think they were going to be that skinny. I thought like they'll be like a little bit fuller, like fuller and long. So like these lashes are kind of new to me because like I usually go for like shorter, thicker, not thicker but like medium thick lashes. But like these ones were like wispy and scanty and long. Like if I look up like a little bit, like it's going to touch like the my eyelid or my like my eye space. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to. So, but like no, I was like, okay, I can't do these lashes on camera because I know that this thing is a very hard struggle for me. So I went ahead to put my lash glue on my lashes, and I did my lashes. Or no, did I do my lashes? Yeah. I think I just put them on and just let them dry. That's what I did. Okay, so like I know I'm not really not explaining, but like I'm not really saying the products that I use, but I'll try as much as possible to put the products that I use in the description box. But yeah, I went back with the concealer that I used to clean up my brows with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm just going to use this to highlight under my eyes, um, my nose, my forehead, my chin, under my nose, like just like my T-zone area. And I'm just gonna use that to just gonna highlight it basically. But yeah, I don't know, for some reason in this video my concealer was looking very ashy. Not my concealer but like my face in general. Like today was not just my day. Like usually like sometimes my skin work is like I'm like, wow, Polly, you did this to yourself. But like today I was like, I don't know what was going on, man. And today was the day that I hoped would go so well. But you know, I was still looking cute, but like on camera, I don't know what was wrong with my camera or like, but like in person, it looks so much better. So yeah, I just used that to highlight. And then I took my beauty blender that I used like the night before, and I used it, and I'm just gonna like scrunch the beauty blender into like a line kind of, and then just press use the what's it called, beauty blender to press the concealer under my eyes, just like blend it out. And I look crazy, but it's fine. Like we all look crazy before we turn beautiful. Like gold was not made, you didn't see gold in its like natural form. Like it wasn't always shiny. Like we have to go through some processes. So this is the making of the gold. But like you guys look at that blending too. Like it blended out very well. That's one thing I don't like about this concealer. But like it just started looking ashy. I don't know if just like the undertone was like not good for me. But today, I don't know, man. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, I just blended the concealer. Okay, for some reason, I feel like the reason why my makeup was a little bit ashy today was because of the powder that I used. So like I used the Airspun powder. Like this powder is everywhere. Like you can find it in your drugstore. I really like this powder, but like I don't know if it's just the powder with the concealer that makes my face look ashy, but every single time that I use this concealer with the powder, I just never like the outcome. So, but I don't know why that is the like that happened. But like I feel like it's just a combination with the shade and also like the powder. So like I just used went ahead and used like a tiny bit, like I dabbed it into the powder and like I blew off the excess, and then just like put it under my eye. Like cause like I have dry skin, right? So like I don't bake, I just honestly sit where I concealed. So I'm just gonna do that and like make sure I press. Like you guys see kind of like the difference between the concealer and the when I where I concealed it and when I put powder. Like I don't know what happened, but like I was just looking a little bit grayish today, and I didn't like that. But yeah, it's fine. So I just did that and set everywhere. I concealed under my eye, my nose, my forehead, my chin, under my nose, and yeah. I did go ahead to put powder um like reverse contouring, kind of. That's what I did. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but like you know, I said it today. I was feeling very fancy, so like I was just doing stuff, man. I was doing stuff. But yeah, I went in with my black radiance true complexion palette, and I just used like the deeper shade. Like I already hit pan with this palette, and I just used this to like bronze out my face, just to kind of like bring some warmth into my face. Because I said like today I was looking quite ashy. I don't know if it's just from my view, but like I feel like I was looking quite ashy in this video. So like I just used this bronzer to kind of like bring some like warmth back into my face. I don't know if that worked. I feel like it did work to some extent, but like I just used it to like bronze up my shit on my chin and like everywhere that needed bronzing up, my nose, or like that. And yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so like I'm back with my lashes on. You know, you guys, I told you that I'm not going to show you guys my struggle. I'm already struggling enough for this video today. So I was like, Bolu, just go and put the lashes. You know, maybe everything will look better. Everything will be nice. For one, I also don't know how to put, what's the word, eyeliner. Eyeliner is my, I feel like I have to use like those eye tapes to like get the perfect, because like they never match, or like one is thicker than the other, or one is thinner than the other. That's what happens. So I didn't use what's the word, eyeliner. So I just went with the two brown shades that I used for my crease, and I just used that and put it under, like, and put it where my waterline is. And I just used that to like kind of like not deepen. Like I wasn't going for like a really dark under eye. I just used it to like, oh okay, something is there, and that's what I did. Okay, so I went ahead with my Juvia's I Am Magic palette. I know you guys can't really see the name. I don't know why I just did that. But yeah, I went in with that kind of like reddish pinkish shade, and I use that as blush. I'm not really like a really blush person, but like I like to see like a little bit of color on my cheek. You know, it's not just like, oh, brown or something. It's just a pop of color, you know. I like the fact that without highlights, I'm just glowing already. Like, do you guys see that highlight on my nose? I don't know if you guys see it, but I see it now. But yeah, I just use that to like blush my face. I say blush my face. Yeah, make my people. Yeah, we say Robinson. I just use that to kind of like add some color to my face. And then I went in with that gold shade, and I use that for my highlight shade. And I just put that at the highest point on my face, my cheek, my nose, my forehead, on top of my mouth, my pupils bowl, my chin. I just highlighted, you know, so that we can glow to the sun. I just highlighted. Yeah. So after I was done with highlighting, I decided to do my lips next. I used that same brown shade that I used for my brows, and I just use it to like outline my lips, just to not give it a full like appearance, but like just to line my lips, because like I don't like just seeing color, like a bright color in the middle of my lip and like fill out, because like I feel like it looks kind of weird. So like I have to go in and line my lips. So I went in with, what's the word, I went in with that brown shadow, and I used it to line my outer lip. That's what I did. I lined it in it, and then I went in with a lip stick that I got from like a birthday. It was like, it came like a pack of makeup, so like it came like different lipsticks, lip glosses, eyeshadow palettes, things like that. So I just used that and put it into my lower lip, and like just use that to give my lips some color. And yeah, that is what I did for my lips.
Okay, guys. So this is the final look. I'm actually really liking how this came out. I know like the lighting has been like really terrible because like it was like raining like this morning, but like yeah, the lighting is kind of like putting like this look off. But honestly, when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, who is this? Is this Bolu? Wait, who's Bolu? Is the question. Like what? Like I actually really like this look. And yeah, so like this is the finished look, guys. So like this is how it looks in the bathroom. Like if you see me in person, like you know that this makeup look is bomb if you see me in person. But yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because like I actually tried to make it like as informative as possible. So I really hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and even share, share. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.